Good morning, Congressman in Schock's office.
I don't care if somebody is 27 or 67. If they're elected to Congress, they're not going to know everything.
Is it up one or two?
I'm the first to admit that I've got a lot to learn, that I'm not an expert on all issues. What I believe the most important characteristic for a representative, or the most important characteristic for anybody in elected office, is to be a good listener, to be willing to exercise humility and ask for help and advice from those experts in their field. I beat the school board president with 60%. So I went on the board at 19 years old, 40,000 votes cast, and I won by 235 votes. So that's how I got into the state legislature then. Was sworn in when I was 23. Loved my job as a state legislator. In addition to doing that, I was also in real estate development. And then my congressman announced he was going to retire. And with all things in life, timing is everything. And this was an awesome opportunity for me to step up to represent even more people. Had to run against a Democrat and Green Party candidate in the general election this past fall. Ended up getting 59% in an open seat in Illinois. You know, I feel like I've been very blessed to be able to do this at the time in my life that I'm in. I don't have a spouse or children. I have a very supportive, immediate family back home. Right now, I'm able to focus 100% on this job. To think out of 435 members in the Congress that I'm the only one in my 20s, I would argue that demographic of the country is one of the most underrepresented in the Congress.
Popular guy.
Yeah.
And I might suggest that it will be my generation who will be most affected by the bills and the laws that we are voting on today in the United States Congress. BRAC realignment with the base closures. Peoria is home to one of the Air Guard bases. I really have to go. Let's go this way. Let's go outside. It's no secret that we got our tail handed to us in the last election. Partly because 3/4 of 18 to 25-year-olds voted for President Obama. Now, some might suggest, well, that's because they agree more with him. I'd suggest that he did a better job of communicating with them. To me, the best benefit for long-term growth will be to continue to incentivize entrepreneurialism, risk-taking, investment, and in order to do that, the best way to do that is through tax incentives that promote that. Cool?
All right.
I consider it an awesome privilege to be able to walk up the steps of the Capitol, past the security, and in the front doors of the Capitol on the House floor. Hopefully I'll keep doing it, a few years from now if I'm still here, but I think it's a great privilege.